My fellow citizens and the people of Tiaty, devoted brothers and sisters of our beloved constituency, distinguished elders, respected youth, women of purpose, our spiritual leaders, and all members of our community, good evening. Today is not just another gathering, it is a moment in time when a son of this soil stands not to speak about himself, but to share a dream planted in hardship, watered in faith, lifted by education, driven by purpose, and now ready to be harvested in action. My name is Todopong Krop Raphael, a proud son of this land, raised by the same soil, same struggles, and same hope that we all know. I am here to speak not only from the voice of ambition, but from the heart of service. I was born into a family that taught me to value respect, honesty, and the dignity of work. Like many of you, I walked to school on dusty roads, carried books in my hands, and dreams in my heart. Along this journey, I have never forgotten where I came from or where I must return to give back. This is not just a journey, it is about believing in yourself when no one else could. Today, I rise to declare my intention to run for the position of Member of Parliament in the upcoming 2027 general election. This is not a decision born in comfort or ambition. It is a calling, a burden placed on my heart by the cries of the people. I have seen our youth graduate into joblessness. I have watched our mothers give birth in clinics without equipment. I have visited schools with no desk, no electricity, and sometimes no hope. My mind returns to the hills where children still wait for hope to arrive, and I thought I am the hope. So many young men and women in this country and our beloved constituency are wise, but fear has silenced them. You doubt their potential, they wait for the permission to rise. But I say this to the youth: wisdom without courage dies in silence. And we, the young, must not be silent anymore. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of sound mind. I may be young, but better is a poor and wise youth than an old and foolish king who will no longer take advice. Leadership is not about age, it is about action, not about talking, but about doing, not about holding office, but about holding responsibility. In the coming months, I will walk with you, listen to you, and learn from you. Because this journey is not mine alone, it belongs to all of us who will still believe in leadership should lift, not suppress, that representation should serve, not enrage. I take this, I take that as my charge to lead not because I am the oldest, but because I am ready to listen, learn, and to lead. We cannot sit and wait for change from strangers. We must become the change. I stand today because I believe our constituency deserves leadership that listens, learns, and delivers. This is not just about politics, it is about purpose. It is about our youth who carry potential but lack opportunity. It is about our mothers and fathers who till the land but denied services. It is about our children whose dreams are buried under poor schools, inadequate healthcare, and insecurity. It is about restoring dignity and prosperity to every homestead. My vision is to bring development that speaks, to open up roads and schools, to secure access to clean water, to equip our youth with skills and capital, and to make governance transparent and accountable. I dream of a constituency where the government is not distant office, but a present helper, a home of ideas, empowerment, and justice. Let us come together to shape our new chapter, a chapter where our constituency rises, a chapter where children go to school without working for hours, a chapter where the youth have more than just hope. They have tools, jobs, and dignity. But I cannot do this alone. This journey is not the story of one man. It is the movement of people who are tired of being forgotten. It is a cry from mothers who want a better future for their children. It is a decision by elders who want their wisdom honored. It is a commitment by youth who are no longer content with being statics, they want to be stakeholders. Together, we can build a constituency where no one is too poor to dream, too young to lead, and too far to reach. My message is loud and clear: surface, truth, and transformation. In the spirit of truth and respect, allow me to acknowledge those who have worked before us in the political path. I honor Honorable Asman Kamama, a son of this land who served us faithfully for many years. His leadership opened roads where there were none, and, and he helped our constituency on the map. His voice in Parliament brought national attention to the needs of our people. We do not forget the chapters of progress written during his time. I also recognize Honorable William Kamket, our current Member of Parliament. His dedication to representing our constituency has been evident, especially his courage in articulating the challenges facing pastoralist communities and his defense of our identity and rights in national conservation. To both of them, I say thank you. You played your part. You stood in the gap where this region needed direction. Your services, your sacrifices, and your seasons are respected. But like the changing of seasons, a new dawn must rise. As it is written in the Bible, to everything there is a season, and to a time, to every purpose under the heaven. And this is our time. This is the moment of new generation to step forward, not with arrogance, but with energy, vision, digital mindset, and grassroots connection. The youth of this land are not just leaders of tomorrow, we are ready to lead today. We carry new ideas, we speak the language of opportunity, and we understand the struggles of our generation that feels left behind. Let me be clear, not in disrespect, but in duty. The age of recycled promises is over. The time of generational transition is now. This is not rebellion, it is renewal. We are not here to erase your legacy. We are here to extend it into the future. You lead the fire, allow us to fan the flame. You build the foundation, now let us raise the walls higher. You opened the gate, now let the children walk through. Let us walk forward together into future where leadership reflects the present realities. A future where government is not about who has ruled longest, but who can serve best. To the leadership and the entire membership of TUCSA, that is Tiaty University and College Student Association, you are the torchbearers of knowledge, the voice of generation that refuses to be silent. You are not just students, you are future legislators, educators, engineers, doctors, and defenders of our culture. As Pokot students scatter across the universities and colleges in Kenya, your identity unites you, your education empowers you, and your purpose must now awaken in you. I want to thank TUCSA for remaining firm as a platform of mentorship, for cultural pride, and for academic excellence. But today, I challenge you to go beyond academics. It is time to organize, to speak up, and to take leadership roles in shaping the future of Tiaty and Pokot people. Let TUCSA not just be an association, it should be a movement, a place where ideas grow into policies, where unity turns into community action. TUCSA, your place in our political and developmental space is not optional, it is necessary. I stand with you, I commit to working with you, and building with you as we prepare to rewrite the story of our people. Let us join hands. The youth must rise and you must lead. To all the professionals of Tiaty in various fields across the nation and beyond, I salute you. You have carried the honor of our community with distinction. You are the evidence that a Pokot child can excel, that our people can rise above limitations. You represent a great untapped power, a power that must now come alive for the sake of our people. For too long, many of you have watched from the sidelines as decisions are made without your input, and opportunities are given to those less qualified but more connected. That era must end. You are not powerless. You are not forgotten. You are the change agents of our people. You are the change agents our people are waiting for. The employment gaps, the lack of appointments, the silence in leadership, these are the things we can and will address together. I stand before you not just as a candidate, but as your voice, your reflection, your hope. I understand your journey, your frustrations, your sacrifices, and I say to you with courage, the system that locked you out is about to make space for you. I will fight to ensure that our professionals are empowered, involved, and visible in decision making. The development and delivery. We will bring back merit, dignity, and fairness, and we will do it together. Let us unite, not in whisper, but in one voice. Stand with me, not because I promise everything, but because I believe in something. A future where professionals lead, serve, and shape Tiaty with boldness and pride. We carry a big name. The name Pokot does not go unnoticed. It is bold, it is resilient, and it commands action. And I know wherever you are working, whether in hospitals, offices, schools, ministries, or businesses, you carry that name with power, integrity, and impact. You are doing things that impress, that lead, and that influence. For that, I say big up to you. Keep rising our flag high. But I must also say this, your excellence cannot stop at personal achievement. Our people need your voice. Your skills must now shape our politics and our future. We cannot allow a generation of thinkers, builders, and problem solvers to remain silent while others speak for us. You have the power, and I am here to channel the power into real transformation. I am not just seeking a seat, I am opening a door. And behind me, I want to walk in with professionals like you, strong, bold, and ready. The days of being overlooked are numbered. Stand with me, and together we will make competence count. We will lead with vision, and we will restore dignity to the name we carry so proudly. But let's speak the truth. In the recent past, some leaders may have feared empowering you, not because you lack the qualifications, but because they feared your brilliance might outshine them. Some chose to clip the wings of professionals to protect their positions. I come to you with a different art. I believe in building, not blocking. I believe in lifting, not limiting. If elected, I will strive to be a ladder, not a ceiling. I want to be the bridge that helps professionals from Tiaty reach the national platforms. I will push for visibility and recognition so that at the very least, we have a Pokot Principal Secretary and one day, even a Cabinet Secretary. Our community is full of capacity. It is only opportunity we've been denied. So I ask you, work with me, not because I seek power, but because I want to open the gate for others to enter. Let my leadership be the one that ushers in a new generation of Pokot leaders, thinkers, and decision makers. Together, we can flag Pokot high, not in defiance, but in dignity. This is your time, and I will not stand in your way. I will stand by your side. To the women and men in business, I see you. I hear your daily cries, your long hours, your constant push to provide for your families with dignity. Whether you are in the market selling vegetables, in kiosks selling shops, operating border borders, or managing small enterprises, you are the engine of our local economy. You are not just hustling, you are holding this nation together. I want to recognize especially our women who rise before the sun and sleep late, pushing through hardship, caring for families, caring for families, and still finding strength to tread and serve others. You are leaders already, and your work deserves more than applause. It deserves real support. But I also know the challenges you face: harassment, overtaxation, lack of capital, poor infrastructure, and policies that exclude you. That must change. And I want you to know, in me, you have an ally. If elected, I'll fight for a better business environment, roads that lead to your markets, funds to support your growth, and leadership that listens. I will push for the local government support, training for entrepreneurs, financial access, and protection against exploitation. Let me be clear: I am not coming to lead over you, I am coming to work with you. I will make sure the voices of hustler, the trader, and the small shop owner and the border rider is heard and respected. Together, we will build a local economy that works for the people, not just for the powerful. To the current leadership, both at the national level and here at home, we recognize your role and we respect the offices you hold. As citizens and as leaders rising from the grassroots, we are not enemies of government. We are partners in progress. We believe in unity, development, and the Kenya we all hope to build. But I say this with humility and courage. Allow us to exercise our leadership and participate in politics freely. Let our people speak without fearing, organize without threats, and choose their leaders without being punished for their choices. Denying services based on political alignment is not leadership, it is injustice. And that kind of leadership kills the Kenya of tomorrow. To deny Tiaty water, roads, development, or appointment just because we are raising our voices is to deny the Constitution itself. Our right to political expression is not rebellion, it is democracy. Let the youth rise, let the professionals lead, let new voices be heard without fear of exclusion. We are not here to fight, we are here to build. But Kenya cannot move forward if only one voice is allowed to speak. Tiaty cannot grow if services are used as weapons. So we say, let justice prevail, let democracy breathe, and let the future begin now. To the Gen Z, yes, I am talking to you. You, the bold ones, the fearless texters, the digital soldiers, the trendsetters, you have been underestimated, called lazy, distracted, or lost. But I see the truth, I see your fire, I see your frustration, and your potential. You are not the problem, you are the solution waiting to explode. You are tired of leaders who don't listen, systems that don't work, and jobs that don't exist. You want more than empty talk, you want action, transparency, creativity, and opportunity. And I want you to know I hear you, I feel you, I am with you. This is not just my race, it is our revolution. So tweet, TikTok, share, don't be silent. But because Gen Z are not just the fight, you are the voice. Stand with me, walk with me, hold me accountable. Let's create space where your ideas matter, your heart thrives, and startups grow, and your future is secure. Let this be our season, not of noise but of change. I don't want to speak for you, I want to rise with you because the system won't fix itself and the power won't hand itself over. But together, we will take the pen and write the story of a generation that refuses to be ignored. As I stand before you today, declaring my intention to lead and serve, I do so not out of entitlement, but from a place of deep responsibility and constitutional right. I believe in Kenya, I believe in democracy, and above all, I believe in the constitution that binds us as one nation. The Constitution of Kenya 2010 is not just a document, it is a promise of dignity, freedom, equity, and justice to every Kenyan, regardless of tribe, age, region, or status. As Article 1.1 states that all sovereign power belongs to the people of Kenya, and shall be exercised only in accordance with this constitution. This means that the leadership does not belong to the powerful, it belongs to you, the people. I am only seeking to be servant of the power, to carry your will, your dreams, your struggles, and voices into the places where decisions are made. And Article 38.2, every citizen has the right to free, fair, and regular elections based on an universal suffrage and the free expression of the will of electors. So do the powers that be allow us to compete fairly. Let our people choose their leaders without fear, without threats, and without being denied service. To deny a service because of political alignment is to go against the very soul of this constitution. And to you all, Article 55B reminds us that take measures, including affirmative action programs, to ensure the youth have opportunity to participate in political, social, economic, and other spheres of life. This is your moment, and it is your constitutional right to rise and take part in shaping your future. I am not just asking for your votes, I am defending your rights. I will protect our constitution, respect it, and work under its guidance. Because the Kenya we are building is not for a few, it is for us all. My brothers and sisters, allow me to speak to your hearts, not your ears. In the recent past, we've witnessed something painful. Politicians handing out money or tokens during elections, not to help you, but to buy your silence and your vote. That is not generosity, that is manipulation. That is not service, that is corruption wrapped in kindness. And let us be honest, we voted with our stomachs, and that's why we've suffered with poor leadership. We took 500 shillings for 5 years of silence. We accepted cash and lost our dignity. That trend must stop here. Let me be clear. I do not come with millions to splash. I come with truth, ideas, vision, and the courage to lead. I may not have money to buy your vote, but I have the heart to protect your future. So this time, vote with your mind, not with your anger. Vote for your children, not your pocket. Vote for leadership that will empower you to earn, not to keep you begging. Because when we sell our vote, we sell our voice. And when we sell our voice, we give away our power. As the Bible says in Proverbs 17:23, a wicked man accepts a bribe in secret to pervert the cause of justice. And as the Constitution reminds us in Article 81E2, elections shall be free from bribery, intimidation, and improper influence. Let's not pervert our future for coins that disappear tomorrow. I am not buying you, I am inviting you. Inviting you to walk with me, build with me, and rise with me. Together, let's say no to handout and yes to honor, no to bribery and yes to vision, no to poverty, politics, and yes to people power. And let me even go further. I will not take any bribe to abandon my political journey. I will not accept any job just to silence my voice. I will not trade your trust for a personal for a personal deal. Because I am not in the race for myself, I am in for you, for us, and for our Tiaty. We cannot sell our vote and expect honest leaders. We cannot accept bribes and expect justice. We cannot worship money and expect dignity. This time, we must vote differently. Let us teach Kenya that our vote is not for sale, our future is not for auction. To the education. Education is the foundation of freedom, but not just any education, I mean quality education. For too long, our children have sat in overcrowded classrooms, lacked textbooks, walked long distances, and passed through a system that teaches survival, not success. That will change under my leadership. In my tenure, if elected, education in Tiaty will not be about just building schools, it will be about building futures. We will prioritize trained teachers, improved infrastructure, proper feeding programs, academic mentorship, and regular school support, not during campaigns, but throughout the journey. And we already have proof that Tiaty can excel. Look at Koloa High School, rising against all odds and producing strong academic results. Look at Maroon High School, a symbol of discipline, resilience, and focus. These are just these are not just schools; they are beacons of hope, carrying the Pokot name with pride across counties. My goal is to ensure that Tiaty has schools that can compete nationally, not just survive locally. That our children would not only go to school but thrive. We will support more scholarships, bursaries, school partnership, science labs, and laboratories. We will motivate teachers, involve parents, and empower the students. Tiaty is not just capable, it is brilliant. And under my leadership, we will experience more colors, more maroons, and more excellence. We will not just educate, we will elevate. To those who believe in me but are afraid to say it out loudly, to those who watch from a distance, nod in silence, and pray for my success behind closed doors, I see you and I understand you. I know that the fear of the incumbent, whether fear of losing a job, being profiled, or being punished, has kept many of you silent. But I want to tell you this with love and boldness. Your silence is respected, but your voice is needed. Whether you support me now or to join us closer to elections, you are welcome. This is your home. This journey is not about speed, it is about direction. Some will join early, others will come later. What matters is that we work together in the end. Don't let fear change your future. Leadership is changing, and we are many. If we come together, no intimidation can stop people who have decided to rise. So, to my silent supporters, join us when you are ready. But know this, when you do, we shall stand together, shoulder to shoulder, as one voice, one vote, one victory for Tiaty. To every youth, every parent, every elder, and every voter in Tiaty, I come to you with one final message. Be ambassadors of change. Let us represent our community not through division or hate, but through unity, dignity, and development. Let your words, your actions, and even your silence be part of a greater movement that says Tiaty is ready. The name Pokot is big, it is respected, it carries strength, culture, and resilience. Let us wear that name with honor. Let us correct the stereotypes and show Kenya that we are builders, thinkers, peacekeepers, and visionaries. And to the young people, yes, we are warriors, but the battlefield has changed. Today's warrior does not carry a spear, they carry books, ballots, and bold ideas. Today's warrior does not burn bridges, they build roads, create businesses, raise children in peace, and vote wisely. Let your vote be your voice, your unity be your shield, and your dignity be your weapon. Let us rise not in anger, but in unity. Let us walk not in fear, but in faith. Let us vote not for tribes, not for promises, but for principles. Let's make every village in Tiaty echo one message. The Pokot are ready, the youth are rising, the future is now. The future of this country is actually anchored in democracy. So I ask you, walk with me, not because I bought you, but because I respect you, not because I promised cash, but because I stand for truth. Let us rise above let us rise above poverty politics and build a legacy of leadership that cannot be bought and will never be sold. May God guide our path, may He bless our efforts, and may we write a new chapter for our children. Thank you, and God bless you. Todopong Raphael, the voice of the silent. Thank you.